Hello there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you my DT-01 controller made by Dutch company Dtronics. I have this thing for a while now, and before I bought it, I looked on YouTube and I couldn't find any other videos. So I just decided to buy it and see if I can make one myself, which is the video you are looking at right now. I'm not going to talk about the D-50 and how it is working. I'm just going to show you the controller. There are plenty of videos out there talking about how the D-50 architecture works and about the linear synthesizers. I will drop one in my info box so you can see that one for yourself. I'm just going to show you the controller and how you set it up and how it works. This controller was made for the Roland D-50 and the D-05 Boutique. It also works with the D-550, which I believe is the rack version of the D-50. Almost every parameter has its own assigned pot, and it comes in this boutique-sized unit you see in front of you. The housing is made out of plastic rather than the metal front plate the D-05 has, which is fine. It does its job. It's a bit smaller because you cannot tilt it like you can with the Boutique series, but whatever. So the back features a MIDI in, a MIDI out. This is the USB power, and it also has a USB port that you can route to any of your boutiques. I have it set up to power my Boutique D-05. If you are going to set it up, make sure you set the correct MIDI channel to both units, and make sure you connect the MIDI out of the Dtronic to the MIDI in of the D-05. I have two chords programmed from my MPC Live, which are going to be played on the D-05, and then I'm going to show you and tweak some knobs. So yeah, let's do that. So let's start with the partial mute. As you can see, you have lower 1 and 2, upper 1 and 2. Everything is on right now, so if I deselect those, so I can choose which one I want to hear. So now I have upper partial 2, which is only not muted, and I can add upper of a lower partial 1, for example, and see what it does. I can add anything I want. So let's say I want to edit lower partial 1, then I go to partial select and put that on, and now I can change lower partial 1. Let's say the filter cutoff frequency, or I'm just tweaking some knobs, see what it does. As you can see, the machine is labeled double. Every knob has like a double feature you can use it for. Right now, if you're editing partials, the upper row is showing which knob does what. So that's the white labels. So I have another preset ready. This is the Fat Warm Pad preset 215. So right now it's set on partials, so I can You can also start an initial patch. There's an initial button right here, and if you press it, it will reset. That is quite loud, but so if you want to edit the upper or the lowercase, you deselect all the partials. Right here you have a button for lowercase or uppercase editing or both. You can edit the whole of the patch. So right now this is quite loud. I can change the total volume right here if I select them both. I can also choose a reverb type, a reverb balance, the output mode. So if you change anything on the settings, they will not show up on the display of the boutique. It doesn't change anything. You have to menu dive to see the changes you're making. So let's see, edit, patch edit, like output mode and reverb. If I change the reverb right now, you'll see it switching up. So yeah, if you want to see what you're doing, you still have to go into the menus, which it isn't annoying, but it would be nice to see what you're doing, especially with the output modes and the reverb types. So if you have a lower or uppercase selected, the bottom row will be your controls. So let's say, for instance, the chorus types. I can select a chorus type, the rate, and the balance. Select a nice and slow chorus for this very basic initial patch. Will work. I can crank it all the way up, balance it or whatever. Or let's say a high EQ. Or you can change the pitch envelopes. Although I'm really just messing around. It sounds fucking ugly, but let's say I want to change if I want to change the structure of a partial, change it here. So what happened is the DT got stuck on some MIDI notes, which is something that does happen. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's something you're gonna have to deal with. That's also the reason why I'm not going to advise you to use this device live, but to use it just as a controller to create your patches. I don't know why it does that. It might be the original D-50 did that with the PG-1000 controller. I don't know, but it's something that every now and then happens, and what you have to do is to restart the DT-01. But yeah, right now it works again. It is great. Oh, let me select. It might also be that it got stuck because I have this in a full MIDI rig. I don't know, I have not tried it standalone. It's always been in this setup. There are other boutiques hooked up and MIDI signals going through it. But it works again. I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I will be posting more reviews of boutiques and other vintage synths and the like. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to reply them in the comments. Thank you.